Hi again. You know, another verse that really rocked my world when I first became serious with God was written by Jesus' half brother, by James. Now, he wrote this verse when the Christians around him were being tortured to death. When, if I were the husband and father of a family, first they would kill my children in front of me. Then they'd torture my wife. And only then would they get around to burning me or finding some other way to torture me to death. So when all this is happening, this is what James writes. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Mature and complete, not lacking anything. When I started to take that verse seriously, I started seeing difficulties and hardships not as something necessarily to be avoided, but as something to face, to kind of as a faith workout, a way of growing, to become mature and complete, lacking in nothing. Like the coach that says, run the track around the track one more time when you don't have anything left in you. Or I was tennis captain in my high school tennis team, not because I knew how to play tennis very well, but because I owned a racket and tennis shoes. And the coach would say, okay, Myers, take the team out and run them around the town. It was a small town. And I'd say, okay, coach, and we'd take off. We'd go about a block, and when we were out of sight, we'd turn left and go over to my grandma's house. She lived about 2 blocks from the high school. And she had baked us cookies. So we would have milk and cookies when we should have been working out. And, as a captain, it was my job to keep track of the time. And when it looked like we'd probably run our course, we would get our faces red and splash water on ourselves and come staggering back in. And do you know how many matches we won that year? 0. For some reason, we didn't seem to have the stamina that the other teams had. So that was probably the second verse that I've built a lot of my life on. Consider it pure joy when I face those things, because it makes me mature and complete, lacking in nothing. I don't have to understand it, but I can use it. Again, God never plays defense. If we go all the rounds with him, he turns every ugly situation into something that can be used for our good. So, there you have it. Thanks for stopping by.